Hey gang. We're editing some video today. It's gonna be a short stream. But I'm gonna get this set up so I could jump right into it more tomorrow. Leave the desktop audio off for now, because I don't want to reveal or show anything yet.
She's throwing a tantrum because they gave her a middle seat instead of an aisle seat. All this, all of this and everything that transpires because of it.
The skeleton,
Stems
as
from
we
her
call
being
it
put
here.
in a middle seat instead of an aisle
The
seat.
skeleton of the episode. Just gonna duplicate this. And okay. Oh wait, I guess this doesn't need sound for this. So yeah, let's get rid of these. Motherfucker. I guess it, no, it does matter. It does matter. Unlink these two, delete the non-existent soundtrack. Alright, so that lasts an hour and a half. That's more than enough. Why am I not hearing sound through this program? Oh, I might have to restart the program. That's okay. I could do that. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Now I can hear.
Testing, test.
It's not actually a week. It's not actually a week. Yeah, it's usually like tomorrow. It's usually like, the next flight isn't until tomorrow, and it's like, okay, you really want me to live in the fucking airport for 24
That's
hours?
interesting.
Is that what you fucking want?
Okay, okay.
You want it just so that one can get delayed too? You gonna give me any sort of compensation? No? Okay. Literally no compensation.
But it takes
It's so dumb.
natural.
Figure it out.
Take
And
it.
I feel bad because it's not like
From
people that can make the decisions or whatever, right? Like, these innocent motherfuckers at the computer stations. And they're like, we have the worst policies of any business in the United States
testing.
of America. Now, have fun. Have fun communicating this
Oh no, I keep on forgetting what I'm fucking doing.
to a bunch of people who are already exhausted, anxious, don't have the money to spend on a fucking hotel room. They would tell us happy birthday. Can I get happy birthday to you? Happy birthday to you. That's all you wanted? Okay. Let's do it again here. Like, then you can't take the train, so much less hassle. The train seems expensive. I wanted to go, yeah, they're just following orders. They're just following orders. And their orders fucking suck. But, trains seem really, really expensive. I tried looking at trains. Just for fun. Like, I was just like, I've seen videos of people, oh god, I gotta show you guys. This is one video, or there's this guy, he makes, like, these travel vlogs. And he's, like, spending, a week on a luxury train in
Okay.
whatever the fuck, right? Like, the guy just makes a bunch of videos like those. And
Testing.
God,
Testing.
they're so cool. They're so cool.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
It's gonna be so cool. So I'm like, I wonder, like, is there just like any like train tours or whatever?
Excuse me.
Like just fun little train. I don't know what the word is. Like I just go on a
Let's
train.
turn this all the way down.
Just take a nice
Seems
little
like it's
vacation
kind
and
of
just go on a
synced up.
fucking train for
Ultor
a
520.
week or whatever. Excursions, that's the word.
Hey, how you doing?
Excursion. Like I don't. That's a great vacation.
I'm doing an editing stream.
And stop in some places to like just look around and just.
Testing. Testing.
I have to sync up the video to the audio. Might just be as easy as this. Oh my god. Why did everything move? Don't all move with it. Doesn't make sense. Let's see if this works.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 2, 3. 3, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Uh,
1, 2, 3.
wow, I just blind dragged it, and I think that was I got it pretty close. Let's see.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Testing. 1, 1, testing. 1, 2, 1, testing. Testing.
And they're called Greyhounds because that's like the brand name, and it's like these
Testing.
really
Three.
cost efficient buses
Testing.
that just go like all around fucking America.
Testing. Testing. One, two, three.
That actually looked pretty dead on.
Testing. Testing. One, two, three.
The fuck? I have such a hard time reading lips. Mute the audio. 'Cause I don't know what will be said.
Did I get decapitated on a Canadian Greyhound? I don't know. Probably sounds like something that would happen on a Greyhound. A former porn star ate a man on a bus in Canada? That sounds about right. This was a Delta flight? Fucking Delta. Fucking Delta. You know, okay, this is the most stupid tangent I've ever had. But God, you know what I love? I love JetBlue because they give you these little biscotti cookie thingies. I don't know what they're called. I don't know what they're called, but they're these little cookies. They give you these free cookies, Chet, and it's just the fucking best. One time I flew out of this airport and they gave me complimentary little cheese trays. It was so amazing. It was so amazing, Chet. It's the little things JetBlue. They give you like a little face mask thing, like a little eye thing. You can cover your eyes and you can fall asleep very easily. It's the best. What honors? Nigga, I got the number that come to the bean.
No.
I'm sorry, that took me a second. I had to process the fact that the body cam footage randomly cut to a ghost. I feel like I took it because my Delta flight had ginger ale. Ew, gross. Delta's the worst. Delta's the one that has all of the controversies for like smashing instruments and like I don't know what else, but probably more because Delta sucks. Better than American Airlines or Southwest? Okay, well, Southwest. Alright, let's not compare anything to
I
the
think I have the
Southwest.
audio
That's just
synced up
unfair.
now.
You can't compare anything to
Pretty
Southwest. That's just mean.
synced
Not
up.
even Delta deserves that. Why does she move her hand like this? It's not even like it's not even like she's doing it like a fucking Italian or anything. She just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But it goes beyond Italian. New York? Oh, she's a New Yorker. Number 3 needed more noise. You know that JetBlue Airlines ranked first in customer satisfaction among all North American airlines. The one that was ranked last was not American Airlines. When I say American Airlines, reminds me of that tragedy. Oh my god. Italian and New Yorkers everywhere terrible. I don't think this is Neff accent. I think this is spends too much time at Starbucks.
What the fuck? Why did my...
Look at her. Look at the way she moves. Stop. What the fuck? After landing in 2011 airports in Chile, we have small 20-seat
4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to Culturescape, the show that interviews the geek creators and influencers that built nerd culture.
Here we go. Wait, let me get a bigger look at that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to Culturescape, the show that interviews the geek creators and influencers that built nerd culture. I'm your host, Peter Pischke, and we have a mind-blowing show.
Perfect. I haven't tested his. Should see how he.
That would certainly be news to me if AI became blanketly illegal in the next few days.
There we go. We're good. Now I'm going to add an effect onto transform, crop. We're going to crop. If you notice, I copied this, what you're seeing on the screen up here. I duplicated it because one is going to be dedicated to this camera and the bottom one is going to be dedicated to his camera. And I might as well just put the crop tool on this bottom one while I'm here. And yeah, go to effects control, select, this is going to be Peter's camera. It's showing up small this time. I wonder why that is. It's kind of weird. Usually it fills up the screen a bit more, but that's okay. Let's crop it from the left. Oh, laser precision right there from the bottom. Boosh, look at that. And from the finally from the top. No! Fucked that up. There we go. Now let's just leave this over here. In fact, let's just leave this up here. And why don't we do this one right now while we're at it? From the left, none. From the top. Oh, I can't believe. Alright, from the top. Oh, look at that. From the bottom. There might still be some black on the bottom of that. I'm not. Let's try another path. There we go. And from the right. Fuck! Let's blow this one up first. This guest knows how to be interviewed on a podcast. He has everything set up correctly, and I've already skimmed through the episode, and he's not like hanging all out all over the frame. In fact, he's left enough space above head where I'm gonna crop this additionally, just a tiny bit. Watch the top of him, of his thing. The fuck? No. There we go. Perfect. Now this isn't rendered yet. Keep in mind. So if this looks not super high quality, I still have to render it. While I'm zoomed in like this, it's going to distort the footage a bit. Now let's move on to Pete's camera. You miss old Rolling Rock? It's still around. I switched to it a few years back. Look at that. Perfect. I think this is the most perfect framing I've had of the guests on the show, period. Hasn't been the same since 3007. Didn't the Chinese buy it? Oh, did they? I don't know. Oh, wait, their old Rolling Rock used to be different? Everything used to be different back in 3007. I'm sure the human... I don't know. I don't know if the human race will even exist by 3007. I doubt it. I think the current year people, if you look, they're all a bunch of dummies. They're all a bunch of dummies. So what do they... I think that everyone, even if we start getting smarter, the next few generations will fuck things. The next 100 so years of generations will fuck things up too much to recover. Oh, really? I think Rolling Rock is owned by... It's owned by, one of, like, the 3 beer companies that own everything. I don't know. I think Rolling Rock's pretty good. Oh. Now here's where the magic happens. There's a fake Oltorf? Are you kidding me? Which one of the comments? You're the only one commenting this stream. Which one is the robot? The fuck are you talking about?
Thank you for
And why? Why would this be happening?
coming on. You say something stupid or wrong about AI, so this should be. And I inevitably say something stupid or wrong about AI, so this should be a fun episode. And welcome to the show, James. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
And I'm sure he's going to correct me when I inevitably say something stupid or wrong about AI, so this should be a fun episode. And welcome to the show, James. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
Hey, let me. AI bad, and I'm sure he's going to correct me when I inevitably say something stupid or wrong about AI, so this should be a fun episode. And welcome to the show, James. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
All right, I have to cut out some pause right there.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
Coming on.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
Right there. That's where we cut it. We have to cut out some of this pause.
Hey, let me. And I'm sure he's going to correct me when I.
It's not Twitch. It's all, these are all YouTube comments, it's telling me. It says, you are breaking up. Oh, it's him. Oh, you didn't say, oh, it's him? LOL, never mind. Here's every chat that I've gotten. They're all from you. You are breaking up. Oh, it's him. LOL, never mind. I miss old Rolling Rock. It hasn't been the same since 3007. Didn't the Chinese buy it? Yeah, man. Latrobe, PA. LMAO. Sometime in the 2010s, it got bought. There's a fake old Torf, LOL. And now here we are. You got some weird bot. I never said, oh, it's him. I can see it in your stream chat, but yeah, that wasn't me. Oh, you didn't say, oh, it's him? No, but that would make sense that you said, oh, it's him, because you said you are breaking up, and then you realized when you saw where the sound was coming from, it wasn't me breaking up, it was the guy on the screen. So it made sense. So if it's some Twitch bot that comments on YouTube and responded with what you realized, so you didn't say LOL and never mind after that? Because oh, it's him makes sense and it goes to LOL and never mind. So maybe you just forgot. Maybe you just forgot that you said that. See, I think the problem is you're seeing it backwards. I have to switch restream to put the chat from... It's okay, dude. I have to have it like going up. I notice everybody else has it going up. Mine goes down like Star Wars. It's okay, man. You're good. I'm glad we got to the bottom of it. Usually, if you were to confront me with something like that in the chat, I wouldn't even be able to figure out what you were talking about, but I must be on point right now. It's okay. It's all good. It's good. I know I don't have a bot, and you know that you're not going crazy.
I inevitably say something stupid or wrong about AI, so this should be a fun episode. And welcome to the
okay,
show,
it's
James.
fine.
Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
Hey, let me start.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
I'm cutting off more of this silent gap in between them. Goodbye.
Should be a fun episode. And welcome to the show, James. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Peter.
Hey, let me start here with this story. This is a good place to start.
There we go. Look how much nicer I made that look. No, you know, Oltorf, honestly, I just started this stream just to get ready to edit. And then I figured, like, I have to wrap up soon because I have to go to my nephew's 1-year birthday party this afternoon. And then I got to go to work for like 4 hours. And then I have to get home and then actually jump into this. So I was pretty much just setting everything up, lining up the audio correctly, creating the two things. So far it's like mission accomplished. Look, I got his camera set right here. You see highlighted. This is his layer. On the top, we have our host, Peter. In this highlighted layer, this is Peter's sound right here, the highlighted green layer. And this is his guest's sound right here, which he just said the name.
What is this? Is this a really good thing? AI good? AI bad? And I'm sure he's going to correct me when I inevitably say something stupid or wrong about AI, so this should be a fun episode. And welcome to the show, James. Thank you for coming on.
His name
Thanks
is
for having me,
James.
Peter.
Hey, let me start here with this story. This is
Speaking of getting high out your mind, I think it's time, now that I've done everything that I needed to accomplish here, because I have a feeling this episode's going to be a breeze. I was left very little notes. I'm going to finish it in one go when I eventually get home tonight / tomorrow after midnight. But yeah, how about we do this real quick? And I mean, get to see some more of the lights in the room. Oh, I got a candle going. Totally forgot about that. It's really dangerous to have this here because I walk around with this robe. I'm gonna like turn around and be like, my right arm's gonna be on fire while I'm walking past this fucking thing. It's okay. It smells nice. Yeah, actually, no more candles. I got something else to light up though, if you know what I'm saying. Oltor, you have to take a look at my new car on Instagram or on my Twitter or whatever, because I have the logo. I have this logo. on it twice. I have it on my windshield in the center top, and I have a bumper sticker of it. And it looks super sharp. My new car is called the Black Mirror, a 2007 Toyota Corolla. In great condition, jet black. My Instagram is, here, I'll type it in. At Chris2 Films. Let me double check that. Yes, Chris2 Films. Yeah, but I got the Drunken Atheist Studio logo on the bumper and the windshield, and it looks tight as fuck. I was kind of like meh about getting the new car. It's so stressful. But now I've like embraced it. I'm like, I'm gonna goth out this car. I'm gonna goth out this Japanese economy car. Is the Corolla the economy option? They're good. That's all I hear. Everyone's just like, I tell them the year, even the mileage. It's a little higher on the mileage than I wanted to buy, but people are just like, that's a good car, yo. It's just broken. It's just broken. It's a good car. I'm like, okay, good. That's good. Oh, I put those new, the hubcaps or wheel covers. When I just put those on, before I took the pictures. It's a small, but it's a small touch. But it makes the car look so much more cool. I still have to go after this cunt on eBay. Oh, I spent like $60 ordering different hubcaps from. He hasn't even shipped them. They're supposed to come on July 21st or 31st. Fucking eBay. I think I even ordered off because I didn't realize it wasn't Amazon. It's kind of splurging. I was on Shopaholic. All right. I'm gonna start the rig. Lightsaber time. Lightsaber time. 1002, 1003, 1004, 1000. Cheers. All right, let me try drinking this thing you just asked me. Yo, have you heard the new Teenage Wrist song from San Antonio from 311? It's so good, dude. is like the most nostalgic thing I've heard in a minute. 311 put out a new song. Is that what you're saying to me? I remember in junior high and high school, I despised 311, and then I became neutral to kind of enjoying them since then. I mean, I've had 20 years to mull it over. I would check out a new 311 song. Teenage Wrist. I don't know who Teenage Wrist is. Is that a death metal band? This is a death metal channel. Old Torf, have you watched any of this episodes of this show that I'm editing right now? Last week, or it just came out, the newest episode I edited of it that just got released was with Ethan Van Sciver from like all the Comicsgate stuff, and he's like an artist on Green Lantern and all these Marvel and DC books. I wonder if anyone who is tuned in to Drunken Atheist Studio is actually watching the stuff that I'm working on. They should definitely be checking out The Biggest Problem in the Universe, because that stuff is so funny. It's so fun to work on stuff that I personally think is very fucking funny. Ugh.
There, not very good. They left the chat GPT prompt on there. Not very good.
That seems unlikely. Am I wrong?
That would certainly be news to me if AI became blanketly illegal. There with AI. So, like, we've seen numerous examples of kids going and teachers where they left a chat GPT prompt on there. Not very good cheating if you're going to be doing it.
Damn, this episode sounds interesting. Just a tiny little snippets. It'll be out this upcoming week.
With AI.
I see the potential for a
That there's actually an enormous potential there with AI.
I see the potential for AI, and maybe I'm an optimist. I'm hardly an optimist in anything else, but for AI, I'm very optimistic for what it's capable of doing. I used to work in education.
Comics died in 2012. Marvel, see, I was a guy who was from 2009 up until 2015. That's when I stopped buying the comic books, because I was like buying them, and then I wasn't actively hating them, but I'm just like, this is, I wasn't even saying it was lame. It's just like, what would happen was I wasn't excited to read them anymore, and I was noticing that they kept on piling up. Like, I had like multiple months of one of the books I was collecting that I wasn't reading, just because like I don't know, I wasn't excited to read it. I didn't care, and I guess I'm just falling out of this hobby. And I stopped buying the comic books, and I had stacks and stacks of 2015 Marvel comic books that I was just collecting out of the hobby. And then I found comics YouTube, like Diversity in Comics, and through him EVS, and I noticed that they were putting into words a lot of stuff that I exactly felt about the comic books I was reading. Like I wasn't able to think that deep in it. I was just like, oh, okay, yeah. I remember, I remember a Facebook post I made, and I think it was like 2014. I'm just like, oh look, it was an Ant-Man comic book, and it was about like Ant-Man's daughter and Hawkeye's daughter. Like, it ended up being the focus of the issue, and all the issue was them sneaking out and getting boba tea at a cafe, and talking and drinking boba tea. And I took a picture of it, and I posted on Facebook and tagged my two lady friends. That's what they do. But they were also, I realized, like, when I saw it on Facebook Memories, like, they were two people who thought the fact that I read comics was stupid. And they're not fans of comic books. So, I don't know if there's any point in me saying that, but it's just like, oh yeah, this seems like this book is written for people who don't want to read it, I guess, is maybe what I'm implying. I don't know. I'm just reflecting.
Um, I'm amazed. I'm amazed. People's heads are at
Yeah, I think that's
of AI, where people's heads are at.
It's
Similar people for whatever reason seem to not really think about like what this is going to do to their individual industries, but
Turning off the audio. Okay. This is not a good idea. It's perfect. Like this. Stop fucking with it. All right, we are approaching 1 hour. It's crazy to think that it takes an entire. I mean, I wasn't working at top speed, but it took me 1 hour to get 30. To just start the first 30 minutes. Not saying the next 30 minutes is going to take me an hour. It'll probably take me less. Just at lining up the audio. And framing up the pictures and then starting to edit. Takes a minute to get going, but it's like a train once it gets chugging. It's hard to stop. But yeah. That's about it then. Gonna save that. And until next time, everybody, make sure to stay metal. Inhale Satan.